welcome to The Kids Are All Right, a weekly podcast especially for kids that's all about health, happiness and wellness. I'm Michelle and here with me are my co-pilots on this podcast, Buster and Buddy.
Hey guys, Buster here. Oh yeah, fan favourite Buddy coming at you.
And we're on a mission to help you all feel great and live happy.
Here we go. Hey!
The kids are all right.
So guys, I had the most gorgeous meal last night. It was roasted cauliflower risotto. Delicious.
Roasted whoopty with the what? Ugh, that sounds disgusting.
No, really, it was so tasty.
Well, Michelle, what is it about parents always going on and on about kids eating their vegetables? I just don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it either. It's like all they can think about, all they can talk about is eating more vegetables. Ugh. Go on, here's another mouthful of your lovely veggies. Ugh, I mean, it's like they're obsessed of getting vegetables into us kids. What's that all about? Yeah, and they're not vegetables, they're veg-terribles.
Well, guys, it's because the right food, and in particular vegetables, are so important to keep you healthy and well. And they are like the building blocks for a strong and healthy body and mind.
Well, Michelle, I sometimes dream about what would it be like if, say, sweets and chocolates were the very best thing we could eat to stay healthy and well. Can you imagine this, Buster? Have some more sweets, darling. Oh yeah, Mom, no problem. I'll eat lots of sweets.
I'm afraid you'll have to dream on, buddy. That's never going to happen. But you know, I think there are a lot more kids that actually like vegetables than you think. So to find out, we went out and about and asked some kids which vegetables were their favourites and which ones definitely weren't.
The kids say, what?
Oh yeah. My favourite vegetable is carrot. And why? Because it's very, very sweet and you can cook them in loads of salt and they're very, very juicy. My favourite vegetables is carrots. My least is cabbage because it's green.
My favourite vegetable is broccoli and my least favourite is carrots because they're not nice.
My favourite vegetable is broccoli, and I don't like turnip. My least favourite vegetable is lettuce. My favourite vegetable is broccoli. I hope you enjoy it. And my least favourite vegetable is Brussels sprouts, because they're very, disgusting, and they don't taste nice. And they taste like fart.
The kids say, what?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, there's loads of different vegetables that kids like, and I don't. Huh.
The kids are all right.
So joining us today to chat about why parents are obsessed with getting vegetables into their kids is Deirdre Doyle, health coach and owner of the Cool Food School and mum of 3 kids.
Hi, Deirdre. Hi.
Oh, hi guys. How are you?
So Deirdre, can you tell me why you think parents spend days, months and even years trying to get kids to eat their vegetables?
Well, I think because parents realise the health benefits of vegetables and they are such an important source of vitamins and minerals that are really important for everybody's bodies to function properly.
And these are important not just for our bodies, but for our brains too.
Oh my goodness, absolutely, yeah. Really good for our brains, yes. And the other thing, Michelle, is that it's really important to eat what's called a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. So that means fruits and veggies of all different colours, so reds, yellows, blue, greens, purples, because they're all kind of like part of a jigsaw and they all need to fit together. So you might be getting, say, vitamin A from carrots, but if you only eat carrots, you're going to miss out on vitamin B, some maybe calcium that you might get from a green vegetable. So it's kind of like a jigsaw that you need to slot all the pieces together and eat a wide range of vegetables.
So it sounds to me that the more colour you have, the more interesting things you can put into your body.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Spot on.
The more colour, the better.
But Deirdre, how do we really know that vegetables really do all these important things?
How do we really know? Well, there's been lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of research over many, many years to show the benefits of veggies in our diet. And scientists say that eating lots of veggies, in fact, helps prevent us from getting sick. So it helps us to grow better. It helps us to give us power, when we're out playing sports and things like that. But it also prevents us from getting sick. So scientists and doctors suggest that half of our plate, so if you're looking at your dinner plate, about half of it should be veggies and fruit. So it should be 50% veggies and fruit, about a quarter carbohydrates and a quarter protein.
So it sounds to me that, say if I want to get faster and stronger in my rugby, because I love playing rugby, that I need to be thinking about what I eat as much as I think about doing my training and running. Does that sound right?
You are on the ball there, buddy.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Because, buddy, if you think of it this way, what you put into your body is fuel. So, like if you have a car, I know the boys and girls don't drive cars, but their mums and dads do. So if you're driving a car and you go to a petrol station and you put the wrong fuel into your car's not going to work properly. So if you put the wrong fuel into your body, you're not going to be strong and fast on the rugby pitch.
What would be the wrong fuel?
The wrong fuel would be things that are very highly processed foods. So things like cakes, sweets, biscuits, anything like that. Whole foods. So a whole food is a food that has no list of ingredients with it. So if you go to the shop and pick up a carrot, where's the list of ingredients? There are none. Okay, so it's a whole food. A processed food is a food that has a list of ingredients on it. The longer the list of ingredients, the more highly processed that food is. So it's better to stay away from foods that are very highly processed and stick with foods that have minimal number of ingredients in them.
Very good.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah,
it
that
does.
sounds awesome.
The simpler, the better, really.
Absolutely.
Deirdre, I heard when you're teaching the kids, you do something that you call food listening. So if you don't mind me saying, I didn't realize that food could talk.
Well, you're gas, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose, Deirdre, most of us don't think about the sound of food, but I suppose what you're really trying to do is to get kids to be a little bit more curious about food. So not just to focus on the taste, but to think about other things about the food, like, say, the smell, the feel, and the sound.
Yeah, so the idea is get the children to focus on the sound of the food. You don't really think about the sound of food. And in fact, most of us don't. So when we think about listening to food, we think about maybe the sizzle of a pan, sizzle of sausages in a pan, or the sound of the kettle boiling, and actually the sound of food to actually inform us a little bit about that food. So, for example, when the kettle is boiling, you can hear that it's boiled. So when it gets to a certain point, as opposed to the taste or the look or the smell, and it's really amazing and it's really good fun.
Well, guys, myself and Deirdre have actually arranged for you guys to do some food listening now with some vegetables, haven't we, Deirdre?
What?
Well, we have.
So are you guys going to give it a go, or do you need to shout, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here?
No way, I'm not shouting that.
No, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so you're both going to have to be blindfolded for this bit. So there in front of you, I've left you two blindfolds. So will you pop those on now, guys?
Yeah, hang on.
I can't see a thing.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
I can't.
Hey,
wait for
buddy,
this.
hey, buddy.
Okay, let's check to make sure you can't see. Okay, how many fingers am I holding up?
12.
A million.
Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so we've decided we're going to get you guys to do this food listening with 4 vegetables. So I've laid out the 4 vegetables on the table there beside you both, okay? So, Deirdre, over to you.
Okay, pick up the first thing beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so put it up really close to your ear, and when I count 3, 2, 1, I want you to break it in half. And we're going to hear what sound this vegetable makes. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Mmm.
What
Oh,
was that?
did you hear that?
That sounded
Did you
cool.
hear that? Okay, now I want you to taste this.
Oh.
It actually tastes nice.
So what does it taste like?
It actually kind of reminds me of eating an apple sometimes.
Yeah, it's very like sweet.
So quite sweet, isn't it? It's lovely and sweet tasting. So that is in fact called a sugar snap. So it's called a sugar snap, I think, because it makes a snap when you break it, and then it tastes quite sweet.
I'm not going to lie, Michelle. I actually really like the sugar snap.
Cool.
Yeah, they're delicious. So guys, are you ready to go on to the next one?
Yeah.
This one you're going to focus on the sound of the food in your mouth, okay? So take a big bite and eat it, and focus on the sound in your mouth, what you're hearing.
Crunch.
Crunchy. Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Crunch. Crunch. It
Crunch,
sounds
crunch,
like
crunch, crunch.
Soldiers marching. Crunch.
Okay, so we're going to compare that with the next one.
Okay.
So if you pick up your next vegetable and taste that,
Ooh.
what
it's a
does
bit
that sound like?
gooey.
Yeah, this one's
It's like a sludge.
Gooey?
Yes,
Sludge.
Yeah.
Okay, so was it loud or quiet?
It was kind of quiet, actually.
Quiet. Okay, compared to the one you just had before that, the previous one, was that one loud or quiet?
That was loud, really loud.
Loud, yeah. Okay, that vegetable is a carrot, and you can change the sound of a vegetable by doing something with it. So, for example, in that situation, the first carrot was raw, and the second carrot was cooked. So by cooking the carrot, we changed the sound of it.
Wait, so they were both carrots?
Yeah. With a sugar snap, if we had cooked it or steamed it, it wouldn't have made the same snap as it does when it's raw. So isn't that really cool?
Awesome. So vegetables sound different from different ways of cooking them.
And they can also taste differently.
Yeah, and they taste differently. So we only think about the taste, but actually the sound changes when we cook a vegetable. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, actually.
Very good. Will we give them their last challenge then, shall we?
We'll give them their last challenge. So what I want you to do with this one, guys, is put it between your teeth and bite down on it. When I count, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1 again, like we did with the sugar snap. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ugh, it's squished everywhere like an eyeball.
It's running down my chin, down the shell, and making a mess.
Oh, lads.
The celebrity. I'm the celebrity.
Happy place, going to my happy place. Was it an eyeball? Deirdre, please don't tell us you got to eat us eyeballs.
Are they like gooey eyeballs, are they?
Yeah.
That is actually a tomato.
What?
So,
But I love tomato soup.
yeah, you love tomato soup. So would tomato soup be quiet or loud?
Oh, well, the way Buddy eats it is very loud.
Hey.
But when you eat the tomato when it's raw, is that loud or quiet? That's probably a bit louder, isn't it, than tomato soup?
Yeah.
You can look at lots of different vegetables and see, are they loud or quiet? And then when you do something to them, like cook them, it's going to change the sound. So kids love doing that little experiment.
Yeah, that was actually really good fun. And I was surprised that I really liked some of the ones that I thought I wouldn't have liked.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So Deirdre, you actually have a really super way. It's kind of similar to what we've done there. You've got a really super way for kids to think about vegetables. A way to maybe not rule out a vegetable straight away just because they think they might not like it.
Yeah, so Michelle, I absolutely love vegetables. I love every type of vegetables, and I love vegetables cooked in lots of different ways and served in lots of different ways. And I think sometimes children may only eat vegetables that are served in 1 or 2 particular ways.
Yeah.
But if you think about all the huge amount of different ways that you can serve a vegetable, so for example, let's take a carrot, for example. So a carrot can be served raw or cooked, as we've just done. Now, when we cook it, it can be boiled, it can be mashed with other vegetables, it can be roasted with a bit of honey. Oh my goodness, I'm making myself hungry here.
That sounds awesome.
It can be in a soup, in a smoothie, in a carrot cake, in a carrot muffin. Like, there's so many different ways to eat vegetables.
Did you just say carrot cake?
I did, yeah. I actually didn't think there was carrots in that for a long, long time, but it turns out there are. There are actually real carrots in a carrot cake, yeah.
Oh.
Or think of a pepper. Like, a pepper can be eaten raw. It can be roasted. It's gorgeous. And fajitas. You ever eat fajitas, Buster?
They're my
delicious.
fave.
Oh, yeah. So many different ways. So what I'd love children to think about is think about as many different ways as they can to have their vegetables. Here's another one. Here's another one that I've started using a lot recently is cauliflower, right? And then you can roast it, you can boil it, you can put a cheese sauce over it, but also you can make cauliflower rice. And that's super simple. And then you can use it instead of rice. How cool is that?
That's actually really cool.
Well, this sounds
Yeah.
like a bit of a challenge in the making, I have to say, Deirdre.
Well, I think so, Michelle. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's make a challenge for the kids listening.
Good idea, guys. Okay, so kids, like what we just talked about with the different ways you can eat a carrot or peppers or cauliflower, what we'd like you to do is pick a vegetable and think about 5 different ways you can make it really yummy to eat. Maybe it's making something tasty to dip it in and eating it raw, or maybe it's it's trying different ways of cooking it or adding different ingredients to it to make it the tastiest you think it can be. Get an adult to help you make some of your recipes and be as adventurous as you like. What do you think of that challenge, Deirdre?
I think that's a great challenge. Think of how delicious you can make them. Think of the most delicious way. And there's lots and lots of recipes out there that you can try.
I think that's correct though, because I think sometimes we just get a bit bored when it's like just boiled vegetables. It can be quite boring.
Yeah. And if you go into a restaurant, you will find that they have taken the vegetable and they'll have done something absolutely amazing to it to make it taste delicious. Just think a little bit outside the box. Let's get a veg revolution going.
Veg revolution!
Revolution!
Vegelution!
Oh, hey Deirdre, have you got any cool, yummy veggie recipes that we can try out at home?
Absolutely, I do. So here is a really simple recipe. So smoothies are brilliant, but it depends what you put into them. And this smoothie is going to give you all the feel-good factors that come with eating veggies and fruit. So it's a cup of orange juice, a carrot, and a banana. And you blitz that all up in your blender. You add some ice. That's got lots and lots of goodness and nutrition, and it's got that all-important carrot in there as well.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, absolutely. Vegetables can be fun. It's really important for us to make food fun and accessible.
Well, thanks for your time, Deirdre. That was great. And I think you've definitely got us thinking differently about vegetables after all of that.
Well, actually, Deirdre, before you go, can I ask you my very special question?
Oh, go on.
So, I love
I hope
asking...
it's not too difficult, is it?
No, it's not. It's actually really fun. It's called...
Big me to little me.
So, basically, if you could go back in time, what advice would Big Deirdre give to Little Deirdre?
The advice that I would give to little Deirdre is find whatever it is you're passionate about. And for me, it's always been food. And just keep following your passion. So if you guys are interested in something, it might be football or cycling, or it might be reading. Just follow that passion and keep going with it throughout your life. That's what's going to give you enjoyment and fulfillment.
Cool. Oh, Deirdre, before you go, we want to ask you, what's the funniest looking vegetable?
The funniest looking vegetable, oh my goodness, that is a tough one. I've seen some funny looking carrots in my time.
Wonky
Wonky
carrots.
carrots, yeah.
Oh, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Deirdre.
Bye, Deirdre. Thanks so much for coming on.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
It's time to...
Rewind, recap, rethink time.
Yeah.
Freak out, yo.
Oh, whoa. I can't believe that we did a whole show talking about vegetables and it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, and I hadn't really thought so much about vegetables and a healthy diet being just as important as working on my fitness for my rugby. I knew it was important, but not that important.
Yeah, and Deirdre really got me looking and listening to food in such a different way. Next time I look at a vegetable, I'll be asking myself, okay, so can I think of 5 different ways to eat this veg? It's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever look at a vegetable quite the same way again.
It's time to...
Rewind, recap, rethink time.
Yeah.
Freak out, yo.
Hey guys, it's that time again. It's time to tickle your funny bone.
Hi, my name is Jamie and I'm 8 and this is my joke. What do sea monsters eat? Fish and chips. And I've got another. What game do crocodiles play? Snap.
I'm Amelia and I'm almost 7, and this is my joke. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party? Because he had nobody to go with.
A full belly of laughs and vegetables. But you know what? I think it's time we should settle down for a little bit. Chill out our minds with our usual mindfulness moment.
Hello everyone, my name's Louise and welcome to this episode of Mini Mindfulness Moments. So today's Mini Mindfulness Moment is called Wiggle Wiggle Your Toes. So when you're ready, I want you to wiggle, wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle your toes, and stop. And notice your feet and feel your feet on the ground. Now go again. Wiggle, wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle your toes, wiggle, wiggle your toes, and stop. And notice how your feet feel, and feel your feet on the ground. Feel the fronts and back of your feet and your heels. Well done. You did so well. Remember, you can do this mini mindfulness moment anytime you like. Bye for now, and looking forward to seeing you next time.
Oh, I feel so relaxed after that, guys. Do you know, it's been great today. Thanks to all the kids who sent in their audio clips. And do you know, if you have something you want to tell us, we want to hear. A story, a question, or your favourite joke. We'd love to hear from you. All you have to do is record it in the voice recorder app on a parent's smartphone and then email it into us. The email is in our show notes.
Yeah, and make sure to check out our website, www.thekidsarealright.ie for more details about sending in your clips, and you'll find loads of more info about the show and everything and everyone we talk to.
We really hope you enjoyed this week's show and learned loads. If so, then tell all your friends.
Yes, indeed. And remember, guys, try to be healthy,
be well,
and be happy.
See you next time on The Kids Are All Right.
It's time to
air guitar in the car
or wherever you are.
Let's rock.